underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Now, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, EK, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Yeah, I mean, they're looking like world beaters right now. I don't care what league you're in. Anytime you can put together a double-digit win streak like these guys have put together, you're playing some great baseball.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And Young is right there to make the play for out number one. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. He's having a really nice season with the bat, sporting a slugging percentage over 500, so there's a good chance he'll have some sort of impact offensively in this one.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first. And with that, take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Yeah, Matty. Dustin Pedroia, for me, one of the best second basemen in all of baseball. Real grinder. Won multiple Gold Glove awards. One of the best hitting second basemen as well. He's a perennial all-star. Just one of the best all-around players in the game.
Miguel Cabrera is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he misses low with it 2-0. 3-0 now.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
Hard hit ball to second, but this is right to Pedroia, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. Tigers nothing. Sox coming to the plate. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Justin Verlander gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. EK, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he was pretty effective. Got the win and only allowed 2 runs. He's going to try and do that here again.
Ground ball right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, good start so far for the home guys. 1, 2, 3 top half, followed by a leadoff single here to start things off in the bottom end.
Dustin Pedroia will stand in now, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
And not bad for a second baseman. There are some good ones, but second base isn't typically where you'd expect to have one of your best hitters.
Verlander pauses. Here's the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Nobody out, runner on first. High in the air and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Maben, still going back. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
And apparently they're picking up right where they left off last night. You wondered if maybe they'd want to save some of those runs. But it turns out it might not matter as they hit the board first here again in the first inning.
Mark Platt will stand in for the first time, and he's come up big in spots like this more than once this year, currently 2nd in the AL in RBIs.
Yeah, and not only is he driving runs in, he's also scoring a ton of them. In fact, he leads the league in that category.
Broussard is there, and he'll bring this one in. The relay throw, and he is in there. Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. EK, any thoughts?
Well, guys, I'm pretty excited to see the skills of Rusney Castillo on display. He hasn't been missing much lately, hitting 3 home runs over the last 10 ball games. Not an eye-popping statistic, but still a good indication that he's been in a groove at the plate.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Yeah, and even though this bounces over the wall, I don't think it would have made any difference one way or the other. kind of doubt he would have been thinking about going for 3, and the runner was going to score anyway without a problem.
Hanley Ramirez strides forward with a hot bat and great numbers over the past few games. First pitch on its way. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Maben ranging back to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Maben able to get this in quickly, and that's going to force the runner to hold on at third base.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Hit hard to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Tigers nothing. Justin Upton is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike 1. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. That was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Batting sixth, third baseman
Nick Castellanos will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Castillo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Still down 3-0. Rusney Castillo strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. Kinsler's there for it. 1 away. With a moment now, let's take a look at the defense for the Detroit Tigers. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, Ian Kinsler, for me, is one of the most underrated second basemen in all of baseball. He's got great range, does a great job of positioning himself, always makes a routine play, makes acrobatic plays, turns the ball great at second base. He's a huge advantage for a pitching staff.
Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here, 2 away.
batting ninth.
Christian Vasquez gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Verlander sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret.
Iglesias gets down to make the play. The throw. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue.
Well, let's take a look at that play at first here in show motion. He's close to making a great save here. You can see him try to backhand it, but it doesn't quite want to stay in the glove. May have hit him more in the palm, and he can't prevent the throwing error.
Brock Holt is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Broussard going back on it. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
Well, when you start relying on one pitch out there, and you become a one-pitch pitcher, there's no doubt in the hitter's mind what's coming. He's sitting on this one all the way, and he launches it right over the wall.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have...
Gone! Over the monster for a home run. A solo home run off the bat of Dustin Pedroia. Home run number 5 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Oh, he's absolutely wearing it out there at this point. I mean, here's back-to-back home runs on top of what he's given up already. Come on, enough's enough.
Stepping in now, Mark Platt.
Right fielder, Mark.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 33 on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Oh, and what's got to be running through that pitcher's mind right now? He already served up back-to-back home runs. You know he's feeling lousy. Then he throws one pitch to the third guy, and it gets hammered. I tell you, they're just jumping all over him right now.
Here comes the DH now, David Ortiz. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well.
Yeah, real good extension on the swing that time as he goes out and gets that ball. You'll see the right fielder's got no shot at this one as it's over his head and one hops the wall out there.
Red Sox are my Fox team.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third.
Now batting, center fielder, Chris.
Well, I hope this guy's not on your fantasy team, because look at those numbers. He's been dreadful.
Chris Young gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. First offering on its way. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
That's foul.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 8-0.
That's a good approach right there with 2 away. He's just going to shorten up the stroke and take it right back up the middle. That'll be good enough to get the job done and pick up the 2-out RBI.
Kyle Ryan is going to come on now here in just the second inning, so he'll likely be asked to work a few innings here. Into the box now, Rusney Castillo, as he'll swing and hit this one hard but foul off to the left and out of play. 2 down, runners at first and second. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The runner from second crosses the plate, make it 9-0.
Now batting, third baseman,
Josh Rutledge stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 10-0 score.
Apparently, they're not done yet. This is now a 7-run inning, and they've gotten contributions from almost everybody up and down that lineup.
Striding into the box, Christian Vasquez. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Grounded down the third baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the run is in to score from second.
And everything's going right for these guys right now. This has turned into an 8-run inning. They've just blown the doors off of this one.
Ready to take his hacks again, Brock Holt, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Now, this guy is such a great bad ball hitter, and all he did is go up there and tomahawk that thing.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. We've played 2 full. It's the Red Sox 11. Welcome back to Fenway Park as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on the show. Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in, and he'll be here as one of the members of the 2013 club that, of course, won a World Series title here at Fenway Park.
That is just so nice to see, and I think that will always be a pretty special memory around these parts.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. And Saltalamacchia swings right through that one as he's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing.
Alfred Broussard steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
I tell you, He's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are two away. Cameron Maben will stand in now with two away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Very weakly on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Ready with the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Dustin Pedroia digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Chopped foul right at home plate at strike one.
You know, when you watch Pedroia play day in and day out, I always think about that memorable 2013 season. I mean, this is a guy who hurts his thumb on opening day, but he played 160 games that season, and he led the Sox to another World Series title.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Maben on the run. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. So he's into second base here with a double to begin the home third. And you can see his season total right there. Currently 4th best on the Red Sox ball club.
Yeah, he's definitely one of their guys offensively. Does a nice job of finding gaps and getting into scoring position.
Mark Platt stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first pitch fastball in that at-bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
And this one is gone, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game as the blowout continues.
Well, it's got to be getting near the point where they need to make some alternate plans with this guy up there. Now, that's his 3rd home run in the series. I mean, what more do you need to see?
Now batting number 34.
Here comes the DH now, David Ortiz. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
Oh, man, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume after this performance. His guys have been brutal.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now another one hit deep to left. Upton going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The relay, and he's going to make it. He gets into second base with a hustle double.
Man, I'll tell you, it seems like all game long he's been on every pitch that he's seen. This one's no exception, and it might be his best swing so far. This just about gets out of here, and he'll wind up at second with a double off the wall.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner will get back standing.
Simple throw over there.
Chopped weakly to the left. Iglesias makes a barehanded play. Got him.
No way. That was awesome. And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Here's Chris Young, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. And the tag from Saltalamacchia. They got him at the plate.
Now batting.
Rusney Castillo will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Down the third baseline, taken in by Castellanos. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. Boston. Jose Iglesias will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that is through into left, and an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single.
The batter, number 3.
Settling in now, Ian Kinsler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Nope, that's a ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
First baseman, number 20.
Miguel Cabrera stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Cabrera for the second out.
These days in this game, we talk so much about situational hitting. Hit behind the runners, move guys up. But with 1 out, you got to try to drive that guy in. That was a really unproductive.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A 2-run home run off the bat of Justin Upton. Number 22 on the year, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. James McCann is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the... Josh Rutledge is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Drilled on the ground is short. Iglesias is there. And reined in 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. He singled his last time up.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Brock Holt steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Nick Castellanos heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. 8th home run on the season for him, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. And Young is right there to make the play for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 31, Alfred.
Nice. A good pitch there to record the out. You can see on the graphic with 39 strikes, his ball-to-strike ratio is way out of whack. Just seems like guys are up there swinging at just about everything he's throwing.
Alfred Broussard comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, center fielder, Cameron Maben.
Cameron Maben will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about change.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no error. Dustin Pedroia comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Scorched to third. And he's set down 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Platt.
Mark Platt stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's up with it. The throw. Got him.
Oh, love it.
Now batting, number 34.
Stepping in, David Ortiz. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Hit sharply toward the right side. Another base hit. How about the game he's putting together? Now 4 for 4 in this one.
Man, he is wearing them out. Got himself a 4 for 4 afternoon.
Hanley Ramirez will step in. A ground out victim as last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a high chopper. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Jose Iglesias makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Tap fouled at home plate. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Grounded foul. 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here just stays right on it and picks up a solid 1-out single.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Castillo going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run home run for Miguel Cabrera. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Yeah, same pitch here from the home run ball, but this one's in a much better spot down at the knees.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So that's a pair of hits for him now this afternoon as he lines that one sharply into right. And as you can see on the graphic, his total for the year places him third best on this year's Tigers ball club.
Well, he hasn't exactly been tearing the league apart, but he's making enough noise with the bat to be respected. Clearly, he's a large piece of this offense.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And, oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike two. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Nick Castellanos steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And that's in there for strike 1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Chris Young will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground to third. Castellanos is there. A quick out number 1.
Now batting.
Rusney Castillo strides in, grounded out his last time through. Hit on the ground to short, right to Iglesias. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter.
Josh Rutledge gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Cutter low, 1-1.
Now he's working into his 5th inning out of the bullpen, so he's likely well beyond what was expected of him.
Smoke toward third. Oh, look at Castellanos. To first. It's there. He got him.
Whew, no problem.
Down in order go the Red Sox. They still lead this one by a comfortable margin. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Clay Buchholz will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Leading off for the Tigers.
Jared Saltalamacchia is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. He'll need to guard against that.
There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now.
Now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
Changeup, called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away. Alfred Broussard stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And there's a fastball from Buchholz as he gets ahead 0-1.
This is not the first time today that he's chased out of the zone. That's why he's looking at a hat trick.
5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Center fielder.
So 2 outs now here in the Detroit half of the 7th. And that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maybin.
Counts 1-0.
And he takes ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Jose Iglesias, ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Buchholz sets, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Grounder down the line at third. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a ball line hard towards short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Tigers leave 1. They trade. Alex Wilson will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Hit to short. Reined in. And he's retired 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Brock
Holt will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The second baseman, number 15.
Dustin Pedroia steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into very shallow right. Broussard has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. Ian Kinsler will start things off in the inning for Detroit. He'll be followed by Miguel Cabrera waiting on deck. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Grounded down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. A look at our line score thus far. Already 7 home runs between these 2 clubs combined, and the ball's really been jumping out of here throughout the contest. Miguel Cabrera will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Hot shot towards the hole. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Justin Upton gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for out number 2.
And you know, as a hitter, with the runner at first and 1 out, I think I'm going to see something down in the zone because I know they want me to hit into a double play. Instead, they go ahead and they challenge him up, and I don't think he was expecting it.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for 1 pitch in 1 spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit. They trail by a bunch. Mark Platt stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high and deep out to left. Upton racing back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting number 34.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, David Ortiz. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. First pitch coming, here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Glove by Cabrera, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he fails here in his bid for a 5-hit ball game, but he's had a game to remember, no doubt about it.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Upton's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. But they still lead this one. Nick Castellanos will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
And this is lined right back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The catcher, number 39, Jared.
Now in the box,
Saltalamacchia.
Jared Saltalamacchia, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Alfred Broussard digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Buchholz is ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, what a nice job to come in here and finish this one off. And with that, he picks up career save number 1. So nice going.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And you can see on the screen the guy that the fellas have decided was the biggest difference maker here, Dustin Pedroia. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 13-5. So long from Fenway.